Muletrain.
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Tuesday, October the 6th, 2015, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Jackie Denham, 80, of Earth, died on Monday in Olton. The funeral services for Jackie Denham will be at 11 Wednesday morning at the First Baptist Church in Earth, where she was a member, with the Reverend Robbie Boyd and Trent Torino both officiating. Burial will be in the Earth Memorial Cemetery under the direction of Parson Ellis Funeral Home of Earth. She was born April the 9th, 1925, in Frankston, Texas, to Lemuel Hensley and Alice Saxon Galloway. She married Ralph Denham in Dimmitt on December the 12th, 1962, after she had moved to Earth in 1952 from Red Cloud, Nebraska. Jackie cooked for many years excellent meals, home cook with homemade rolls and the best pies in town for both the Muleshoe Lions Club and the Muleshoe Rotary Club. I remember she was cooking for the Rotarians, and it was our 25th wedding anniversary, and I called Jackie over in Earth and I said, Jackie, could you cook just a little bit more on this coming Tuesday so I can come and pick it up in a basket and take it out to the White House. That's the Thurman White House, where we were going to celebrate at noon our 25th wedding anniversary. And she said, sure. She also catered for many other individuals and organizations as well. And it was always delicious. Jackie Denham was a member of the First Baptist Church in Earth. She was preceded in death by her husband, Ralph, who died in 1973, and also her parents, Lemuel and Alice Galloway. Survivors are three daughters, Vicki Baker and her husband Dennis of Clovis, and Vicki formerly lived here in Muleshoe. Also, Kim Ninest of Amarillo, and Melinda Riley and her husband Kevin of Spring Lake. There are 6 grandchildren, including Jonathan May of Muleshoe and Ashley Kirby, formerly of Muleshoe, and 5 great-grandchildren as well. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Earth Memorial Cemetery, Box 523 Earth, and the zip code is 79031. You can also send online sympathy messages to the Denham family at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, Jackie Denham, 90, of Earth, died on Monday in Olton, and the funeral services will be held at 11 Wednesday morning at the First Baptist Church in Earth, and burial will follow in the Earth Memorial Cemetery under the direction of Ellis Funeral Home, or Parsons Ellis Funeral Home of Earth. Ed Mason, 62, of Albuquerque, formerly of Muleshoe, died Thursday of cancer. He is survived by his wife, Nancy, of the home in Albuquerque, his parents, Clarence and Sonny Mason of Lubbock, 2 sisters and their husbands, Linda Dunn and Brian of Lubbock, and Lisa Sneed and Frank of Colleyville, 2 nieces and 1 nephew. He also was related to many people here in Muleshoe and this immediate vicinity. He was the nephew of Dolores Williams of Farwell and Charles Mayhew of Muleshoe, and a cousin of Karen Mayhew Nichols, Becky Mason Conklin, Charlotte Wagnon Field, B.H. Wagnon, all of Muleshoe. He was the grandson of the late Jeanette and Vance Wagnon of Muleshoe. Please remember all of the family of Ed Mason in your prayers. He grew up on a farm west of Muleshoe and graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1971. Memorial services will be held at a later date in Lubbock, Bloomington, and Albuquerque. He received his Bachelor's of Political Science from Eastern New Mexico University and a Master's of Political Science from Texas Tech. His professional work focused on fundraising for nonprofits and educational organizations, which gave Ed Mason the opportunity to share his talents and successes in Lubbock, Albuquerque, Bloomington, Illinois, Washington, D.C., and China. Repeating, Ed Mason was 62 and a Muleshoe High School graduate of 1971. He lived in Albuquerque when he died of cancer last Thursday. There is going to be a going away reception for our sweetheart, Robin Salazar, who is moving in the very near future to Tyler. And it will be held on Sunday after the morning worship services at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, where she is the children's minister. Following the meal, they will take a few moments to speak of Robin Salazar's love, and also they will have a love offering given for her. That's at First Baptist Church on this coming Sunday. God bless you, Robin, and she is our sweetheart here on Channel 6 right now, being recognized by Hereford Feed Ingredients. Bill Schaefer, formerly of Muleshoe, died Thursday in Waco, where he lived. He is survived by his wife, Veda, 3 daughters, 2 sons, 13 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren, and his 2 brothers, Ronnie and Donnie Spudnick Schaefer, both formerly of Muleshoe. Please remember all of the family of Bill Schaefer, formerly of Muleshoe, in your prayers. He was the son of Mr. and Miss Bub Schaefer, who are now deceased, but lived here in Muleshoe for many, many years. We hope that you have enjoyed on our Facebook, our website, and our Twitter, as well as here on Channel 6, the interview we did with Don and Roger Williams as they retired last week from Williams General Store. Monday morning, the store reopened under a new name, Tattered Tumbleweed.
And Tattered Tumbleweed's mom just announced that they are going to close until next week on Tuesday, October the 13th. And if you need to purchase a gift for Hillary Tips or Sean D. Meeks showers, you can call the store 806-272-6853. Hope that everyone understands they are reorganizing and getting the store ready to reopen again Tuesday, October the 13th at Tattered Tumbleweeds. They'll open at 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, and then Saturday 10 a.m. until 2 p.m.
And the new owners are Colby and Brittany Wilkerson, but they are not new to Muleshoe or the Last Buddy communities, either one. Welcome home to Mr. and Ms. Colby Wilkerson and their family. Also on Channel 6 as well as online, you have been enjoying the taste tour that benefited the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and it was held last Friday night in Lubbock. And the event was hosted by the chairman, and they are Muleshoeites, Amanda Messenger Shelton and she now lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee area with her husband, Philip. And they did an excellent job. Over 120 attended. Much more was raised than last year, something around $31,700, all going to Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Of course, Philip and Amanda Messenger Shelton's young son, 6-year-old Jacob Shelton, has cystic fibrosis. It's time for the weather, and the weather is brought to you by 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, and during the month of October so far, we have received 1 39/100ths of an inch of moisture. Just on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 1 32/100ths fell. The average first freeze in Muleshoe occurs October the 21st. And the high in Muleshoe on Monday was 60. The low was 46. And it was 47 degrees at 7 o'clock on Tuesday morning. You probably want to know when we're going to fall back this fall. It will be Sunday, November the 1st. You set your clock back 1 hour at 2 a.m. And now, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
It's going to be warmer today and mostly sunny with a high around 80 degrees, south-southwest wind around 10 miles per hour. Then we'll return to rain chances, mostly cloudy tonight, Tuesday night, with the low around 54, a 30% chance of rain. Showers and thunderstorms likely on Wednesday with a 70% chance of rain, mostly cloudy. High only around 70 degrees. Showers and thunderstorms possible Wednesday night. Some storms could produce very heavy rainfall. Low around 51. Chance of rain is 90% Wednesday night. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms likely. Mostly cloudy with a high near 68 degrees. Northeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation during the day on Thursday is 70%. Then Thursday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy. Low around 53. Friday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a high around 68 degrees. A slight chance of rain Friday night. Mostly cloudy. Low around 50. Mostly sunny on Saturday. High near 72 degrees. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, then partly cloudy, low around 52 for Saturday night. And repeating, our forecast calls for a beautiful Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 80. Will dry out a little bit. South-southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Then tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low around 54. Tomorrow on Wednesday, a 70% chance of rain during the day, high around 70 degrees. A 90% chance of rain Wednesday night with a low around 51. The same for Thursday, chance of rain during the day, high around 68. And then a chance of rain Thursday night with a low around 53. 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. They're located at 302 Uvalde Street right here in Muleshoe, 806-272-5533, offering phone, internet, and home automation. Check them out online at www.5area.com.
Now, in Muleshoe, officially during the month of September, the average high was 88.7. The average low was 58 degrees. And we received a total of 1 46/100ths of an inch of rain during September here in Muleshoe. And we've almost received that much this month already in the first 6 days. We'll be back with more Muletrain in a moment.
The Muleshoe Independent School District Title I Family Program welcomes all families tonight for Keith Davis, Family Vision for Success. Keith is a former linebacker for the USC Trojans and the New York Giants. All families are invited tonight, Tuesday, October the 6th, at the Muleshoe High School Auditorium 6 until 8 p.m. Child care will be provided. Everything is free. Translators will be available as well, and snacks will be provided. That's the Muleshoe ISD Title I Family Program invites all families for the Family Vision for Success presented by Keith Davis, former linebacker with the USC Trojans and the New York Giants, tonight, Tuesday, October the 6th, at the Muleshoe High School Auditorium, 6 until 8 p.m. This edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Do you have family in town? Well, if you do, come to Leal's, where families come together. Leal's is a family business that started in Muleshoe. They are located at 1010 West American Boulevard and serve the best of Mexican food and other treats. See you at Leal's. That's where my family goes when we are in town.
The First Bank here in Muleshoe is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Caller, come by today, 202 South 1st Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, where they're proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC.
4 Muleshoe High School choir students made the regional choir and earning alternate for the area auditions, which is the final audition round for the all-state choir in Texas. They are Chris Flores, third chair tenor, 2 to the regional choir, and first alternate to area auditions. Autumn Gutierrez, third chair soprano, 2 to the region choir, and first alternate to area auditions. Chris Barber, fourth chair bass, 2 to region choir, and seconds alternate to area auditions. Will Wasson, fourth chair bass, 1 to the region choir, and seconds alternate to area audition. Also, congratulations to all the 13 Muleshoe High School choir students who auditioned for the region choir last Friday, and every one of them finished in high ranking, 17th chair or higher. Isn't that wonderful? We're so proud of every one of you. At Lasbury High School, during homecoming activities before the game at 6:50, the homecoming queen of Lasbury High School was crowned, Kennedy Nichols, and she is the daughter of Chad and Kayla Nichols of Muleshoe. And the homecoming king is Gabe Beckerink. And Gabe is the son of Matt and Nancy Beckerink of the Lasbury area. Congratulations to you, Queen Kennedy Nichols and King Gabe Beckerink of Lasbury High School. Now, the Muleshoe High School senior class will serve a pregame chili dog dinner before the Muleshoe River Road district football game this coming Friday night at the Muleshoe High School cafeteria from 5 until 7. You can buy your tickets now from any senior or class sponsor, and they're $6 per plate. And you can also have, at no extra cost, your meals delivered to your home or office. Call between 4:30 and 6:30 Friday evening, 806-272-7305. They are serving 2 grilled chili dogs with homemade chili and all the fixings, baked beans, chips, dessert, and tea to drink. So get your tickets now for that meal. Now, also, Friday night will be the opening of the district for the Muleshoe Mules and River Road. And thinking of football, we have an address for you for Benji and Donna J. So if you would like that address, we'll give it to you in just a few moments. So get a piece of paper and pen. At Lamesa High School, head football coach is Tim James, son of Willie James of Muleshoe. He, of course, is a Muleshoe High School graduate, but that is not the only James family member who coaches at Lamesa. Tim's son, Mitchell James, is also on the coaching staff along with his nephew Miles James, another Muleshoe High School graduate. Of course, that means that Mitchell and Miles are both the grandsons of Willie James of Muleshoe and the nephew of Tanya Poole, Mary Janice Brantley, and Joyce Scott, all of Muleshoe. And Miles' father is Bill James at the Muleshoe State Bank, and his mother is the farmer Connie Puckett, also living here in Muleshoe. So to the James gang, good luck at Lamesa High School. Cheyenne Kersey, 20 years of age, granddaughter of Wayne and Sandy Peterson, and great-granddaughter of Pearl Brown, all of Muleshoe, played the role of the daughter in the Addams Family musical that just closed to rave reviews Sunday afternoon at the Amarillo Little Theater. Wayne and Sandy were thrilled to see their granddaughter perform in the production on Saturday night. Cheyenne is a student at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York City. She formerly is from Amarillo and North Carolina. And Wayne and Sandy Peterson's daughter, who is Denise Allen of Hobbs, this past weekend was in post to speak and share her life story. In July, she was at the Caprock Convention in Lubbock, and a year or so ago, she also spoke in Alaska. We're so proud of Denise Allen. Sean and Jamie Mowbray have a new baby son born September the 29th in Austin. His mother is the farmer Jamie Weedle, who grew up here in Muleshoe. And Sean and Jamie have named their first child Connor Stephen. At birth, Connor Stephen weighed 8 pounds and 2 ounces, and he is the first grandchild of Jimmy and Susan Weedle of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe. In the bargain basement for sale, 2 aluminum storm doors, 32-inch width. Both are in good condition. Call Jinx Myers at home, 806-272-3424, or his cell number is 808-993-4057. Of course, area code 806. State Representative Ken King will have a town hall meeting Wednesday morning 9 to 10 at the Muleshoe State Bank. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment and our prayer line.
Veach Roofing, where Muleshoe native Jerry Veach says he's been in business for over 30 years. Your hometown roofing company, Veach Roofing, 806-293-5617. His work is guaranteed, and he'll give you a free estimate. He does all types of roofing, residential, commercial, composition, built-up, cedar, tile, metal, and Decra. Call, again, Veach Roofing today. Muleshoe native Jerry Veach, 806-293-5617. His work is guaranteed, and he'll give you a free estimate. Brian Cox, 401 South 1st Street, right here in Muleshoe, where Halloween metal art is out now. It's perfect for your yard or your living room. Christmas is also at Frying Cox already. They have Christmas throws, stockings, tree ornaments, blocks. They have Christmas plates, measuring cups, and more at 401 South 1st Street. Texas Ranger Tervis Cups keeps hot drinks hot and cold drinks cold. They have the Muleshoe Athletic Booster Club Mule Pride flags and flag poles available. All proceeds from that goes to the Booster Club. They have lots of heaters and stoves like the Golden Eagle pellet stove, portable propane radiant heater, fireplace accessories like tool sets, log racks, starting logs, and more. Hand warmers, feet warmers, ear muffs, and beanies, along with lots more to get you ready for the cold weather that's just around the corner. Frying Cocks here in Muleshoe, 401 South First Street. Make sure to like them on Facebook as well.
Over the past weekend in Washington, D.C., 100,000 people attended the Unite to Face Addiction rally on the mall there in our nation's capital. It was announced that more people suffer from addiction than suffer from cancer, yet we hear so little about it until someone dies of addiction. The day the silence ends was the theme for the rally. State Senator Cal Seliger will be in Muleshoe Tuesday afternoon, 1:30 to 2:30 on October the 13th at the Muleshoe State Bank to talk with you in a town hall meeting. Here is the new address of Donna and Benji J. in Crane. It's 1709 South McElroy, Crane. Zip code is 79731. On your prayer list, remember Buck and Carolyn Johnson, also Alma and Alton Burton, Olin and Nona Clements, Joellen and Barry Cowart, Leona Harris, Bob and Nina Landers, G.R. Lassiter, Laurinette Mason, the mother of Becky Conklin, Maxine and Clinton Rogers, Carrie John Schuster, Dorothy Turner, Doris and R.L. Scott, Linda White of Farwell, formerly of Muleshoe, who's going soon to start radiation, strong radiation, by the way, in Houston. The family of Eddie Adkins. He was the husband of Wanda Riles Adkins, formerly of Muleshoe. Please pray for Bernie Mart's granddaughter, Alyssa. She is in the hospital in Washington State with meningitis. Doc Jones, the family of Lonnie Gibson, the brother of Susan Kirby of Muleshoe, and he formerly lived here. Eliza Dodd, the granddaughter of Jane Foster, or the farmer Jane Foster. She's in Fort Worth. Hannah Simmons, also Jama Merritt of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe. Little 1-year-old Reed Markle in Dallas undergoing treatment.
K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe, 1411 West American Boulevard, where this Friday, October the 9th, they'll have Breast Cancer Awareness Pink Out Walk for a Cause. All proceeds will be donated to Susan G. Komen Foundation. It'll be at 1411 West American Boulevard, this Pink Out Walk for a Cause, Friday, October the 9th from 4 until 5 p.m. Also at K&K Pharmacy, they welcome everyone to their drive-through flu shot clinic going on Wednesday, October the 14th next week, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. all day at K&K Pharmacy. Come through their drive-through window or stop by their tent in the parking lot. It's $20 cash for fast service. They will run your insurance upon request. Also, at the end of the month, they'll have their K&K Spooktacular Costume Contest Friday, October the 30th, 3 until 6 p.m. The winner will receive a spine-chilling, blood-curdling, hair-raising basket full of goodies. Everyone is welcome. There's no age limit that's going on at K&K Pharmacy. Those are events for all the month of October. 1411 West American Boulevard, 806-272-7511. The swing bed program is now available at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street, 806-272-4524 for the patient who is no longer in need of acute medical care but is not yet comfortable functioning independently at home. Swing bed program now at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street, right here in Muleshoe. Call today for more information, 806-272-4524.
There's a plug of chaw tobacco for a rancher in Corona.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can find our latest Muletrain News program rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6. Find our last several months' worth of Muletrain News programs free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. The doctor makes house calls. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And The Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, celebrating 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area. The current employees have 621 years and 7 months worth of experience working at Bailey County Electric. And you can check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy The Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Dr. Jim Lukey has provided medical services to residents of Fort Davis for 27 years.
We figured the other day probably delivered over about 3,000 babies. Big city, probably not much, but that's a town out here. Usually a little over 100 in a year. Nowadays it's a little less because we've got more doctors. But in the old days, there were some days I'd deliver 6 or 7 in 24 hours. One day I did 4 C-sections and just all day, they were kind of lined up.
He has a dozen years of medical training, including 4 years at Stanford University in California. He knew early on that he was going into medicine.
I think the biggest thing that motivated him is my uncle was a pediatrician, and he could wiggle his ears by just moving his forehead. And I thought that was so neat, And then, kind of living in a rural area, you sort of have a heart for rural people to get medicine. Probably high school on, I kind of wanted to be a doctor.
Dr. Lukey grew up on a farm near Wichita Falls. His family used to take vacations in the Davis Mountains. In his 3rd year of medical school, he worked with a doctor in Alpine.
And he'd say, well, go get some buttermilk pie at the Olympia, and go do some river rafting down the river, and go here and there, and that's your job, to see the Big Bend. And so after that, I just kind of fell in love with it. I knew I was always going to come back.
He doesn't just work inside a medical facility.
Yeah, we still do house calls, and I think the advantage to that is you see people in their normal state. You see what's important to people. Like you go into the home and they've got pictures of all their family around there, and sometimes you kind of see why the medicine might not be working, if they're a little too dusty or not in order, or you kind of see what's going on with them. The other thing is I think they appreciate you more. That guy really does care about me. He came to my house.
Dr. Jim Lukey does other things that some people might say are from another era.
We've traded stuff. I traded, in the older days, I traded an appendectomy for a truck engine.
Dr. Jim Lukey has a clinic in Fort Davis and performs operations at the hospital in Alpine. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located right here in Muleshoe at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. Speak with Stephen or branch office administrator Dana Rempe. The market report was recorded this Tuesday morning, October the 6th, 2015 at 11:20. U.S. stocks are mixed in early trading as investors continue to weigh the possibility of a delay in the Fed's decision to raise interest rates. In economic news, the U.S. trade gap expanded in August as a strong dollar and weak commodity prices, along with slow overseas growth, weighed on demand for U.S.-made goods. In earnings news, PepsiCo reports third quarter earnings ahead of expectations. Treasuries are little changed this Tuesday morning. The best performing sector is energy, while the worst performing sector is healthcare in the S&P 500. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 38.24 to 16,814.67, and the Standard & Poor's 500 Index is down 6.82 to 1,980.23. The NASDAQ Composite Index is down 33.53 at 4,747.73. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is high with about 258.67 million shares traded. Advancers are outnumbering decliners by roughly 4-3 margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is up $14.46 to $1,150.12. The spot price of silver is up 42 cents to $16.07, and crude oil prices are up $1.59 to $47.85. In the bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.89%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 2.05%. In some stocks of area interest, XL Energy Incorporated is down 0.33 to 35.18. Apple Incorporated is up 0.17 to 110.95. Starbucks Corporation is down 0.70 to 58.34. Nike Incorporated is down 1.36 to 122.90. And Yahoo Incorporated is down 0.04 to 30.81. The market report has been brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor with Edward Jones, right here in Muleshoe in his office at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. For more market information, check him out online at www.edwardjones.com.